I've worked with hundreds of different lead vendors over the past 8 years. And as far as what sets Clever apart, the lead quality is bar none. Hi, I'm Jay Shah. I'm the Director of Marketing at Dreamstyle Remodeling. We were founded in 1989 and since then have completed more than 125,000 home improvement projects. Last year, we eclipsed 190 million in net revenue, and we operate in 6 states across the southwestern US. And I've been working with Clever Digital Marketing for almost a year. I get on a Zoom call with Clever on a regular cadence, typically weekly or bi-weekly, to discuss campaign performance and how we can adjust certain parameters to meet target goals. And every time we hop on a call, Clever is more than willing to make any pivots as needed. And I appreciate the real-time fluidity in our relationship with Clever. I've worked with dozens of social media vendors and tried numerous strategies on social, but whatever Clever's doing, their secret sauce works as far as making sure the quality of the lead coming out of that particular channel is higher than anyone else. And that's appreciated not only by marketing, but our call center as well. It requires less bandwidth on our end to dial and set the leads, saves us some efficiency, shaves off some time that we can then dedicate elsewhere. Yeah, typically on social media leads, historically, I've seen a 15 to 20% set rate. And I kind of, before working with Clever, thought that was the ceiling for what we could achieve with social media leads. I always felt that they were pretty high in the funnel and low intent. But then since working with Clever, we've rediscovered what the true potential is through the social media channels and have historically seen upwards of 35-40% set rate on their leads in our call center. Obviously, Clever's very well ingrained in the home improvement industry, so they have a lot of networking connects with adjacent companies that aren't necessarily lead generators, but they can help improve efficiencies. So it's great to be introduced to folks that can just help in other areas to improve certain KPIs, whether it be in your call center, outbound dialing, speed to lead, things of that nature. Clever obviously asks for a lot of creative because they have a lot of ideas on where to take it. Ultimately, what they put out looks very polished and clean. It represents our brand guidelines well. They stick to the kind of the schema that we've given them, but at the same time, they're able to color outside the lines a little bit and make something unique and different that obviously helps with their lead generation efforts. And all of that's included in their management fee, which is great. They have a great creative team behind the computer screen that puts together stuff that's going to catch a user's eye, stop them from continuing to scroll, and ultimately convert. If you've looked at Clever's spreadsheets that they keep on their end internally for performance metrics, you can see that they're very data driven. Obviously, the numbers need to make sense for both parties in order for it to be mutually beneficial, and they're well aware of that. So they do everything they can to track the numbers closely, daily in real time, pivot and adjust as needed, and make sure that your costs are coming in where you need them to, as well as making sure that, obviously their margins are where they need them to be as well. So it needs to be mutually beneficial, and Clever makes sure that it is. So I was actually the first to use Clever under the Renova Home Partners group and have since introduced Clever to a handful of our sister companies over the past 6 to 8 months, and it's actually now being used by the majority of the companies under our holding group, and I'm sure more to come soon.